So we're going to look at some of the maintenance aspects that might be required from time to time. And the first thing I'm going to mention is that after every fill cycle of the sprayer where the meter has been used, it should be flushed through with clean water at least 3 times. The other aspect to cleaning is that when you have been using this for a particular chemical and you want to change over and use the same sprayer and the same device for a different chemical, just as it's vital to wash the sprayer completely clean using tank cleaning agent or any other usual process that's used, you need to wash through this equipment through the Fastran 850 transfer system using exactly the same procedure. So when you clean the sprayer through, you clean this item through as well. Now, the rest of the maintenance is really simple. Any joints on here that get a little stiff or need lubrication need a little light oil. Don't put any oil on these seals, that's not necessary. If any spare parts are required, they can be ordered and delivered quite quickly. Things like the valve need no maintenance whatsoever. If it breaks, it just needs to be replaced. One thing that you will see from time to time, that after 2, 3, 4 years of use, depending how often it's used, you may get a little flashing battery appear in this window. And that means that it will still work, however, it's giving you a hint that the batteries need changing. So what we're going to do now is take a little look at how those batteries are changed. So you need to unscrew this top cover, and you'll see on the side of the meter here that we have 2 little pry slots, one here and one there. Unless you have to dismantle the meter because of a breakage or blockage, you'd use the bottom one. But just to change the batteries, you put it in the top pry slot, ease out the electronic module like this, and be careful because it is attached by a small and fairly delicate wire. So ensure the O-ring seal around the outside stays in position. You mustn't put it back on without that in place, because that's to keep the moisture out from outside. And then you'll see we've got 2 standard AA batteries. And to replace those, simply roll the O-ring off the battery holder like that, take out the battery and replace it with a new one. And you'll see underneath where the battery sits is a small picture to demonstrate which way in the battery should be fitted. So in this instance, the positive bobble on the end of the battery goes in at the top like that. When that's back in position, we're going to refit the O-ring over the battery keep like that. Again, make sure this large O-ring is fitted into the correct position. Turn the assembly back over, and we're going to fit this back into the body. And you'll notice that some of the castellations around the edge are wide and some are narrow. You need to rotate the head of the meter until you get the right combination of large and small castellations. When it's lined up, it will squash back down into the recess it came from, like so. Then refit and screw down the cap. Don't use a large spanner or anything else, that will over tighten it.